Question asked by Jen is how do normal people hit it? Okay, so first understand ball position because that's the most important, right? So sandwich, 7-iron, 3-wood, and the driver. Okay, now there. So I want to keep the ball with my sandwich here, but my hands remain there. Right, my hands remain the same way. The ball position with the 7-iron goes here. My hands remain the same way. The ball position with the 3-wood goes here. My hands remain the same way. My driver goes there. Now, what controls the club face at impact? Which part of your body? Hands, correct? Now, if my left wrist is flat, if I go back the same way, it's really easy for my club to come back the same way. Right? Now, there are two positions the wrist can create. A cup and a bow. Have you heard about those? If I take a backswing and my wrist does this, that's a cup wrist position, it adds loft. So watch here, if I keep my wrist angle the same, and if I bring it down, what's that doing? Correct, that's the slice everybody hits. Right? Now, what's the opposite of an open face? The closed face. Now, the opposite of a cup is a bow. So if I go back and if I bow my wrist, and if I come back, what's that club face doing? Closed. Correct. Right? So if you're missing the ball a lot to the right, the first thing you want to check is how your left wrist position is here. If your left wrist position is like this, and if I come back this way, that's an open face. If your wrist position is like that, and if I come back like that, it's closed. If you're missing it right, feel the bow. If you're missing it left, feel the cup. Answer your question? Right. Now, are we clear with this? Yeah. It's a lot of information, but it's actually pretty simple. There you go.
My memory isn't what it used to be.
I'll get out.
That's why you write things on your club here, so that you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Write them on my arm.
That being said, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up this screen on all the bays. I want you guys to take your pitching wedge and create a lower dynamic loft, right? With an angle of attack which is negative or positive?
Negative.
Negative.
You said
A dynamic loft.
Higher or
must
lower?
Move that number.
Correct.
you want it to lower it.
So attack angle has to be negative, and then we'll see what your dynamic loft is. And then if your dynamic loft is too much, for example, if I go back to the pitching wedge here. So if I just erase all the numbers, and if I just throw those two numbers at the front, this will be your first understanding is, see, at the end of the day, how you look in your golf swing versus how you hit the ball are two very different things. You can look awful and hit the ball really well, or you can look absolutely brilliant and hit the ball really bad. So first, let's get you hitting the ball better. So I'm going to create an attack angle and I'm going to create a dynamic loft, and those are the only two numbers which will remain on the screen, right? Now, just to give you an example, I'm going to take my pitching wedge because this is the club you guys are going to take. And you want to feel the attack angle negative. That means the club has to come downwards, right? Now, this is positive, watch. That's very little negative, that's not good. So you want to be around -3, -4, right? So first hit the dynamic angle, then understand the loft with your pitching wedge. You guys should be hitting it like 34, 35, right? So which is more this way with the dynamic loft. That is ideal if you're going to hit the ball further without trying to hit it hard, because you need to learn how to convert lower dynamic loft to hit the ball further rather than trying to hit it hard. Are we good? Good? Okay.
The whole time I'm always trying to put that huge arc. That would wig it